President Drake, welcome to the Ohio State University, the city of Columbus, and the state of Ohio, and of course, Buckeye Nation.
Okay. Wonderful to be here.
Well, great to have you here. We're excited about you joining us.
My wife and I are both very excited to be coming to Columbus and joining this really incredible community. The people here have been as warm as we could have imagined, more actually than we would have hoped for. The university is one of the fine universities, one of the most important universities in the world, and has as much or more impact than any university. And to be able to join a team, to be part of a group of people who are associated with such a fine institution is really a thrill. So we're extremely excited to be here.
I know that you are serving as Chancellor still of Cal Irvine.
Yes.
And I know that you all have had some tremendous things happen there. But I'm interested in learning, how have you dealt with your alumni? I mean, how have you engaged your alumni in the life of the university?
Well, my wife and I are both alums. I mention her a lot because these jobs really are two-person jobs, and she's a great asset to us, and the community will love her, and I think that's wonderful. But I was the alumni president at my medical school for years. I edited the alumni magazine, and I was very connected with our alumni. My wife was on the alumni board of her law school, and then also an alumni trustee of the undergraduate college that we both attended. We went to the same college. So we've been very, very involved with alumni affairs ourselves forever. We've been life members of our alumni associations for decades. So we believe that it's important to be an alumnus and a proud alumni of our institution. We also think that alumni have this great opportunity to pause for a moment, reflect on the privileges and opportunities that have been made available to them by their institution, what that's meant to their life, what going to the institution has meant to their life, and to think about students who are working through that process now, and to turn back to the institution and to share a little bit of the influence and power and support that they can to help make the institution a better place. We all had a wonderful time in college, and if we can kind of touch the college again and help it to move forward through these difficult times, I think that's a really, really good thing. So Brenda and I have been very involved in alumni affairs as alums, but we've also been very involved in alumni affairs in my current role as Chancellor, and we look forward to being involved with the 500,000 Buckeye alums wherever they are all around the world.
Well, one thing I can assure you, that you won't have any problems finding Ohio State alumni, because they are everywhere.
Yes.
And I know by now you've heard the saying that if you say OH anywhere.
Yes, I think all you hear is IO, and what could you say?
That's exactly right. Is there any particular way that you would like to engage the Ohio State alumni? I mean, what works for you as far as engaging alumni?
Well, a couple things work well. One is that we plan to travel and to go to places where there are significant numbers of alums and hold events, so alumni can come and meet us and share with us first the great stories of their lives, the great things that they're doing with their Ohio State education, but also share with us the places they'd like the university to go. We'd like to hear from people what they see and what they would like to see, and learn from them by engaging them in conversation. And then I know that alums are here on campus on many occasions, and so we'll look forward to meeting alumni here when they come back to Columbus or come back to the campus, and hope to have many events that attract them to the campus, on a wide variety of things that we do. Of course, the kind of activities that you did, draw alumni, but we also have things that take place at the Wexner Center and lectures and many, many other things that happen throughout the campus. So we'd love chances to meet alumni when they come here, but we have also had a habit of traveling to places where our alumni are to meet with them in their home communities, and I know that we'll be doing that.
Oh, that's terrific. And just so you know, we have a wonderful travel program with the Alumni Association. So if there's any of those trips that you would like to be involved with, please let us know, because we would love for you to be on a trip with our alumni, because we really do have engaged alumni. As a matter of fact, in talking about that, we just recently completed a wonderful addition to our Longaberger Alumni House. It's a 130-seat pavilion out back, and we're going to use that facility to engage our alumni more in the warmer months, the spring, summer, and fall months. And we really look forward to using that when it comes to the football season this upcoming year. On Friday nights, we've got a big fire pit sitting out there that I think is going to be a real attraction for our alumni. So anytime you want to come over there and mix with the alum, please do. We
look forward to it very much, absolutely.
Another thing that I wanted to ask you was that I know you're very much involved with the NCAA, and you're on some committees. So just give us your general thoughts, what you're thinking about big time college athletics, because certainly here at Ohio State it is big time with 36 intercollegiate varsity sports, which I think is the largest certainly in the country. So just give us your thoughts on that.
Well, Ohio State is the home of the leading intercollegiate sports program in the country and by extension in the world. So that's one of the things we're very, very excited about. I've said, and you've heard me say, that my father went to college to play football, and I have photos of him. He was captain of his team, an All-American, and I grew up in a house where that was very, very important. I have a son who was an NC2A Division I athlete. He was a cross-country runner and track and field runner, and his cross-country team was twice national champions. So college athletics has been a part of our family since before I was there, and I'm really the son and father of people who were incredibly successful in college athletics. So I've loved the camaraderie, the character development, the leadership development, the life lessons that one can learn and experience and practice on the field. And so I've been a fan of intercollegiate athletics for my whole life.
Well, as I mentioned, Ohio State has a wonderful athletic program. What have people told you about Ohio State athletics and what it means for someone to be a part of Ohio State athletics?
Well, I'm a normal American, and every American knows about the Ohio State University and its athletic programs. Really, is that there's no more dominant athletic program in the country, and particularly Ohio State has this very special thing where it's outstanding in football and basketball on a routine basis. There are some schools that are great at basketball much of the time, others that are great at football much of the time. Ohio State being so strong in these two sports that make their way into the American home on a regular basis, that's unique. And then to have more than 30 other sports that men and women participate in. So it's a very strong part of the university, a very strong part of what attracted us to be here. And again, if I think of this as an opportunity for us to experience and practice and refine the values that drive us as an institution, having this be such a major part of what we do is just a great attraction for me. So.
Dr. Drake, I want you to know that it was great meeting you at the Hyde Park restaurant a few weeks ago. I had a great time with you and your lovely wife.
Thank you.
So again, it's great to see you again.
Well, it was a great honor and privilege to see you. It was the closest I'd ever been to you. I'd seen you a couple of weeks before at the Rose Bowl when you were inducted into the Hall of Fame, but I was sitting in the 100,000 and you were on the field, and so I was one of those many people standing and recognizing your great achievement. So that was great, and actually it was very easy to meet you at that restaurant because I had no difficulty deciding what to order off the menu. I just had to tell them how I wanted my Archie Griffin done. So. I appreciate it.
Well, thank you. I hope it tasted good.
It was wonderful, actually.
Okay.
It was absolutely perfect.
All right.
Great.
Part of being a Buckeye, that's a very important part of it, is paying forward. And I just thought I would mention that to you because I know that you're going to hear that those two words come together quite a bit during your time here at Ohio State University. Woody Hayes was a very, very special man, a man that I think about every day.
Yes.
Another thing.
Let me say something about this. A couple things about that. You said two things I want to react to. First, that's a great metaphor, and it's exactly what we do as a university. I mean, our reason for being is to create opportunity for people to help lead and shape the future. So we really are kind of paying forward to society every day in all the things we do. And because of our conversation and your if not glorious history and great achievements, we're talking about athletics a lot today. But this university is great in health science, it's great in agriculture, it's great in the humanities and social sciences, it's great in the arts, it's great in business. It's a wonderful world-renowned university in multiple areas, multiple ways that people can connect to the university and come back and do a little bit of that paying forward. And I guess part of our paying forward is to create opportunities for our students, but also opportunities for our alums to continue to be connected with society in a variety of ways. And again, part of the great attraction for being here.
Well, and I'm glad you mentioned alumni connecting to the university, because that's one of the big things that we're focusing on this year from an Alumni Association standpoint, because one of the things that we're going to open up, it's going to be new for us, is an Office of Volunteer Relations, where we're going to try to keep track of, put together a system that tracks the volunteer activities that our alumni and friends are doing, and we're also going to try to facilitate the volunteer opportunities that are coming that they would like to be a part of. And that's something that nobody's really doing, not at least not a lot of people are doing, and we think it's a wonderful way to engage our alumni. So I appreciate you talking about that connection, because that connection is very, very important. Now, you're getting ready to lead one of the nation's largest public institutions.
Yes.
Talk about that a little bit.
Well, I think that higher education is incredibly important to the country. It's one of the things that we do best here in the United States, and it's more important to our future every day. Protecting our culture and helping it to advance forward, creating economic opportunity in a changing world, connecting to people around the world, helping young men and women develop in the classroom and in the laboratory, but also help them develop their character and leadership skills so they can be leaders in the world. So those are the things that bring us to work every day, the things that make us excited every day when we arrive at work, and why it's such a privilege to be involved in higher education. And to be involved in higher education and associated with a place as wonderful as the Ohio State University is really a dream come true for anyone who likes this work. So, as I said, I couldn't be more honored and more thrilled to be a part of this community. And we'll be starting in the summer, and I can't wait.
Well, I'll tell you, we can't wait either. And again, I appreciate you taking the opportunity to be with us, and we look forward to you coming. And hopefully, you'll be back and forth before June, but we look forward to having you come to the Ohio State University and leading us in the way that we know that you can.
Appreciate it very much. Wonderful to talk with you, and look forward to seeing you again soon.
All right, thank you.
Great to talk to you.
Appreciate it.
Great.